This Let's Play features an adult using adult language. You have been warned. How's it going, folks? My name's StevenWolfe. Welcome to Let's Play Dark Souls Remastered. Oh, I've wanted to say that for a very long time. But we're already not doing too terribly well. Let's elaborate on what we're up to today. So what are we up to? We are making a depraved individual. We're going to name him Brandis. Brandis is obviously a male. He's depraved, an unclothed enigma, only armed with a club and a plank shield. Why are we going with depraved? Well, I made a bet and I lost. Basically. We could be doing Mega Cheese and starting with a Pyromancer. They start at level 1. Their stats are decent across the board except for Faith and Dexterity. We could be doing one that I personally prefer, either the Wanderer, the Knight, or the Warrior to start. However, you'll notice the Warrior has kind of mid-attunement intelligence and Faith. The Wanderer has really solid stats across the board. The Knight, besides his intelligence, is fantastic. Those are the usual classes I would prefer to play if I was just jumping into it for the hell of it. I, in fact, have an entire campaign where we just wear the Wanderer armor as we play through. Depraved gives us a ton of options, as well as a ton of room to maneuver. Notice that all of our stats across the board are 11. That's what we're getting, basically. And we're relatively low level at level 6. It's really helpful. We're getting the Master Key as well. And for physique, large upper body. We're going to look like Sam Sulek. Our face, is it Commoner, Delta Farmer, Astora, Noble? We'll go with Commoner. I like Commoner. Hair, shaved, receding. Got the blast back going on. There's a guy at work that actually has that haircut. Short, swept back, very anime. Ponytail. Yeah, ponytail makes sense. Wild. Parted center. Semi-long. Neatly kept hair. Slightly long. Curly. Bobbed. And a swept back. It goes down to the neck. Let's go with ponytail. That seems more professional. Color. Dark brown. Light brown. Dark red. Dark blue. Common and Kareem. North Katarina, beloved by certain members of nobility. Silver, considered antiquated in these times. Near extinct race, very rare. Yeah, we'll go with the dark brown. Alright. Let's jump into it. I'll describe the build as we progress. Well, okay, hold on. No, just having large, top heavy, tiny head, serious presence. Is there a way to alter? Oh, that just customizes your face. Okay. Right, it's Dark Souls 3 that we get full body silliness. Alright, so let's jump into it.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
So, who is Brandis? Brandis, full name Alvagor Brandis, was an explorer. He had high hopes, and he would often tell people he was training to be a mercenary. Really, he was running his father's shop. One day, he managed to get enough cash of his own to buy equipment, and instead of buying said equipment, he was promptly mugged and left for dead. Stripped of his items and apparel, well, you can probably guess the rest. Found dead and naked on the side of the road, a handful of individuals took pity on him. Until, of course, he coughed and awoke with a start, as the dark sign burned behind his eyes. Before he knew what was happening, the newly revived Brandis was corralled to the Northern Undead Asylum. And now we're playing him. Brandis has all the potential to be a fun, interesting character. First things first, though, we definitely need clothing. At the very least, we need weapons. Weapons would be a good idea. Shit. We got kind of middling stats. We can punch. We can backhand people. We have no inventory items. We can two-hand or stick. And we can fast roll. We can do a front roll. So we got that going for us, at least. Hey, you see Tubbo right up there at the top of the frame? Yeah. Rule number 1. Know how to survive. Shit. Oh, bullshit. We have a shield. And now we have stick. Motherfucker. Uh-oh. Our first kill. Our first real kill. Yeah, there's really not a lot for me to say. I'm a huge fan of the Dark Souls games. I almost literally grew up with them, which is a weird thing to admit to. Relatively early on in my gaming experience, Dark Souls, I was playing at like 20 frames using the Steam controller. I beat the original Dark Souls with the Steam controller, to give you an idea about the raucous good time I had there. Hey, buddy. You're not looking too hot.
Oh, you. You're no hollow.
Not technically.
I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, "Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know." Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Thank you.
Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now. and thank you.
Yeah, have a good one, dude. Yeah, he dies from exposure. We get experience points, I think. There we are. Can we parry with this damn thing? Okay. I forgot how fragile you are. Yeah, you know what we're gonna do, buddy? We're gonna lay down. That sucked. So yeah, we're not sturdy, and we have no armor. we're gonna die a lot. It's gonna be a little funny. Hey, buddy. Oh, double kill. Behold, stick. Hello, sir. Can you drop a longsword? I would greatly appreciate that. You know you suck, right? You're a cunt. Alright, let's go smack the bitch. Hey, big guy. Behold! Ow! Shit! I rolled too early. Whee! Uh-oh. Not the booty drop! Stay the fuck down. Flex on this hoe. I'm quite pleased that we got that right the first try. That sets a good precedent. You know what would suck? We rest right there and the floor drops out and we have to fight the stray demon downstairs. That would suck. All right. Good job. Go straight ahead. I really do feel bad for this guy. It's probably cold as shit out here. And we're barefoot, barely a loincloth, big heavy stick, plank shield. And then we're reminded we're not at the top of the food chain.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Yeah, this is fine. This is normal. We're just gonna vibe for a minute. That shit hurted. All right, so we can level up, we can kindle. If we have humanity, we can reverse hollowing. We're actually going to do that after looting the immediate area. That's a good bit of humanity. There's a good bit of souls just strewn about, laying down. So, some of you will get the reference with the character name that I've gone with by calling this character Brandis. Brandis was the name of a character in an actual play podcast that I deeply enjoyed, that I actually also grew up with, called Thursday Nights. Thursday Nights, Alvagor Brandis was a fighter. Yeah, we're doing a depraved all bosses run with a melee build. Now, I will also admit I will be putting the bare minimum of points into sorceries and miracles. I know the initial thought process would be, why wouldn't you put it into pyromancies? The pyromancy tree in this game is just odd. On a good day, it's a pain in the ass. So we're not going to be doing that. Instead, what we're going to be doing is I want to make a guy who can keep himself going and going and going. I want to make the Duracell fighter. All right, what do we got here? Our first proper goodies. Yep. I think one of these treasure chests has a mace. There he is, a Morning Star. And a Cleric Talisman. Banger. And a cracked red-eye orb. The running theory is that all of these goodies belong to the tonsure-wearing asshole that was up above us. Possible. It's quite possible. The main problem with going for these items as early as we have is... do we actually have the stats for this? What's the requirements here? Required param, an 11 in strength. So we can just use this. Dope. And it's got the same weapon animation with that little stutter step. So, cool. And now, we're going to run away from a fight. And we're going to run hard. Because we're not ready to fight skeletons. Not in the slightest. Whee! There we go. Okay, so the cheese right there. Resting at a bonfire resets enemy locations, positions, and respawns any killed enemies. It does not respawn any items picked up. It's an important detail to know. Should be one other... There we go. That's all the shit we can get to immediately. I think there's like one more thing up these stairs here. Oh shit. Don't want to go jumping too crazy now, Brandis. We can die of fall damage at the starter area. There we go. We could. Actually, no, we can't. My mistake. Once we get the elevator up and running that connects us from the Firelink Shrine to the Undead Burg, I think it is, we'll be able to jump onto the roof, grab some more items, and then go back to the asylum, which we need to do. It's kind of important. In the interim, excuse you, there we go. Let's talk to the locals. Hello, sir.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first, but there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happened. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on. But I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
Bro, I'm here because I got picked up by a giant bird.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit. What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I'd never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
Yeah, it probably shouldn't.
What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it.
Alright, message received. Damn. Alright, so we have huge manatees. Let's go. We will use item. We use 3. Yeah, sounds good. Oof. And we will reverse hollowing. So then we have 2. There we go. And we got a good amount of souls, so let's level up. We need to improve our strength, our endurance, and our vitality. That sounds good. 1 point boosts across the board. I know, not a lot, but it adds up fast. So, next up we go down this way, and now we have a normal butt instead of a rotted butt. Hi there, miss. Do not mind the awkward man streaking. Now, we're only going to do the bare minimum when it comes to miracles and spells in general. Mainly because every level and every soul spent not on improving our guys' strength, endurance, and vitality, and maybe a little bit into dexterity, that's a point lost. Fucker. You know, that's a point we could have used to something else. Now, why are we down here? Well, there's goodies. Plain and simple. But we can't go too terribly crazy with our mace shenanigans. Because we don't have a repair box yet. Oh, we got the S-Stock. Shit, I forgot you get the S-Stock down here. Oh, hold on. What's the stats on the S-Stock? What do we need? We need a 12 in Dex. And it's a thrust sword. Ooh. I'll definitely be holding on to that. Because I want to use it. Transient Curse. That item has a little bit of explanation to it, which can be seen on the item description. Limb of the victim of a curse. Temporary curse allows engagement with ghosts. The only way to fight back against ghosts, who are cursed beings, is to become cursed oneself. The safest method, however dreadful, is to cut off an arm of the dead. Yeah, it's a bit fucking grim, don't you think? But it's damn useful. Actually, I have made a mistake in information. We do have a way of repairing goodies. This early in the game, we have a merchant. Hello.
Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't pry. I'm Ricky of Vinheim. I was once an established smith, though. Look at me now. Can you believe it? What is it? Have you? Oh no. Don't worry. I've no intention of escape. It's safe here. I can't bear the thought of going hollow out there. Although, I must admit, I've not much to occupy myself. How about this? I could forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools. I'll show you what made me the best in Vinheim.
Sounds good to me. What do you have for sale, friend? You have a Sorcerer's Catalyst, Heavy Soul Arrow, and Regular Soul Arrow. Pretty damn good offering right there. You can repair our equipment. Yeah, might as well. It's 3 souls, but we're gonna fucking need it. Reinforced weapon. Once we get Titanite, we'll be able to fiddle around with that.
What is it? There's nothing to talk about. We're both cursed, undead. But what's there really to moan about?
Yeah, fair enough.
What is it? There's nothing. We're both... Goodbye then. Keep your head on out there. You really help break the monotony.
Well, stay safe, Rickard. Dude's gone through it, like real talk. He has dealt with some bullshit. I'm curious why he was imprisoned. Like, who did he piss off? And how badly did it have to go down? Nope. So yes, we have the Master Key. We are now in the Valley of the Drakes. We have some more souls to steal from that guy there. And we have our first shield to acquire. This might not go well. I'm saying it now. This might not go well. Ugh. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have popped all that humanity. I'm not gonna do this. Am I gonna do this? Alright, if I remember correctly, we might be able to grab the goodies. And then he mollywops us. Hey, big guy. I need you to be chill. Oh! Well... That wasn't very cash money of you, sir. And we're dead. Again. Alright. Cool. We got a sword. That we can't use because we're not a very faithful individual. Straight sword of an unknown knight. High quality weapon with a powerful blessing. Yeah, it's got an inherent magic to it. Which is pretty fucking cool this early in the game. We're not going to be wasting the humanity, but we will be using the souls we got. And we should be able to level a little bit after we talk to this guy. Hello, sir.
Hello there. I am Petrus of Thurland. If not...
Hi, Petrus. Can you teach me shit?
But I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this as a token of peace.
Give me a coin.
Go ahead.
Yeah, give me a copper coin. Not that I fucking need it.
You again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Yes.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Sounds good to me.
Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
So we can learn a gesture. We learn the shrug. Fantastic. We can purchase a talisman. We don't need it. Normally, this early in the game, if you're not very good at it, I would recommend the Thorland talisman. Simply because it has a high miracle adjustment. So a regular talisman, you'll see that magic adjustment is at 114. The Thorland talisman is 165. So it's as if you have a massive faith bonus. It even points this out in the item. This talisman is only granted to high-ranking Thorland clerics. High miracle adjustment, which, thanks to divine protection, is not dependent upon faith. That's why it's also fucking expensive.
Come again. The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
Yeah, sure, buddy, whatever. I should put the points in to get... I want to put the points in to get the sword, because I like the sword better than the Morning Star. 80, 80, 83. Yeah, we're dealing a shitload of damage if we do that. Level up. 12. Okay, we can bump that to 12. Dope. We need 14 faith. I wonder if I can get my goodies back. I died relatively far away from the dragon, so we might be able to get our goodies back. For those of you who have never played Dark Souls, when you die, your soft souls and your soft humanity, you see that little knob at the top left that has a double aught right there? Oh, we could have died again right here. That is your soft souls, and the number on the bottom right is our soft... yeah, that's our souls, bottom right. Our humanity is top left. What that means, for the children watching at home, is that is our soft numbers. Soft numbers have a direct effect on what you can buy, and humanity directly affects your saves and your saves and defenses. I almost said saving throws. Sorry, I've been writing my own tabletop engine. I've had to worry about shit like that lately. So, your defenses with soft humanity, it actually helps with curse resistance. And lore-wise, it's your character resisting the darkness, right? It's kind of cool. So when you die, you drop that on the spot, basically. What does that mean mechanically? Mechanically, it means you can pick your shit back up, assuming you don't die a second time. Which we just might. Because I was friggin' dilly-dallying out by his hand. Yeah, see, there it is. Yes, you are a cunt. And I'll be back when I have a bow and a shitload of arrows, you prick. Oh yeah, I'm not fighting him fair. I refuse. If you have AoE attacks and frickin' smack people around like that, and you're stationary, fuck off. I said all bosses. I never said fair. I know I'm going to get shit for that from my buddy Jordan. I don't care, dude. You know it's going to be funny. Hearing the fucking Benny Hill theme while I'm peppering that asshole. You know, treat that motherfucker like Salt Bae with arrows. It's going to be a little funny. I'd like to think it'll be a little funny. But it also means we can't really die between now and anything else. So, you know, there is also that we have to worry about. Okay. We should probably advance the plot. I've been farting around for 40 minutes. We should probably advance the plot. We've done all this shit in the initial starting area. We should definitely advance the plot.
What? You want to hear more? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is up above in the undead church, but the lift is broken. You'll have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the undead burg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the undead burg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool.
It is a literal cesspool.
Bloody hell, what is it now? You ask too many questions.
Dude, I just want to communicate, man. You're the first person I've seen ever. Fuck. Well, come on if you think you're hot enough. You ain't that guy, pal. He might be, though. Look at this guy. This fucking Chad. Yeah, fire bombs. Come on. Oh, that just burned us out immediately. There we go. Whee! Love me Havoc physics engine. I should equip other goodies, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's go with fire bombs. And I'll put Homeward Bones there. Two can play that game, fucko. That went well. So you notice we took damage through us blocking. That is because of the stats on our shield. Let me show you. On our damage reduction percentage on the right-hand side, you'll see physical, magic, fire, lightning, and stability. In addition to durability and weight. So all of our weapons have some type of damage reduction percentage. If you're trying to block with that item, that's the damage reduction of that item blocking the attack. So because we're using cheap-ass wood strapped to our forearm, hits are going to go through. In addition, you'll notice the stability stat. That's how much of an impact it would take for us to be knocked off balance. There we go. There's the right wording. So let's see, for example, this guy hits us. There we go. Or sorry, not us knocked off balance. For the target to be knocked off balance. We're not doing a lot with our wood shield, so someone hits it, they're going to cut clean through the damn thing. It doesn't interrupt their animations. Whereas if we're using a tower shield or something, that's going to screw with their animations significantly. Alright, we'll eventually go through that iron door from the other side. But for now, we're doing this. Hey, buddy. There should be a guy on the way. Ooh, what did you drop? A helmet! Our first piece of equipment. A fucked up helmet. Awesome. Hey, buddy. No, where's your friend? Come on. There you go. There's your friend. So that guy that we saw right there, he is currently on his way to pathing towards us. There he is. He's trying. Oh, look at you. Look at you, you little bum. Come on. Come on, dude. You've earned this. You've earned this. Come on. You've made it so far. You're doing so great. Aw. You tried. You tried. I will give you that. You tried. You tried. But you failed. So there is also that. Before we go through the fog door, we should also loot the area. There's a good amount of shit here that first-time players almost never pick up on. Because you're expecting, oh, okay, fog door will go that way, absolutely. You never really expect stray units of souls or extra enemies to fight. Who does? Hollows tend not to have the strongest stats. They'll go down pretty easily. But, they can deal a surprising amount of damage. Our initial interaction with them should give you an idea of how potentially threatening these fuckers can be. Especially that flurry attack. There we go. We're also, we haven't exactly set ourselves up for success. We are using a pretty heavy weapon. I'm clearing my throat a fair bit. Sorry, ugh. What I need is some water. That's what I need right now. There we go. So we got all the goodies we can get here. Let us traverse the fog. Blech. Don't you just love that sound? That terrifying, terrifying sound. And then there's this asshole. Have a good one. Bitch. All right, first shield inbound. There we go. And our first real bonfire. Oh, it's lit, fam. All right. Everything we earn is going to be pretty damn useful. Hey, big guy. That's not how that works in the slightest. Dizzy. There we go. You tried, I'll give you that. There's another bad guy here. Come on. There we go. Hello, person.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Sure, what do you got for sale? You have the residence key and the bottomless box. Both good buys, but we need the repair box before anything else happens. You've got a good selection of weaponry. We need the short bow. And you've got chain equipment. Also good selection of gear. If we were playing multiplayer, we would need the orange guidance soapstones, because it's the right thing to do. Yeah. In the interim, though, we're just going to get the short bow, and we're going to put the rest of our dosh into arrows.
Thank you kindly.
There we go. Do we even have the stats to use it? We need 12 dexterity, so we're almost there. We're doing good, though. Because next I get to introduce you to another mechanic. Come on, boys. Oh, and we should be finding a crossbow pretty soon. So we get this. We got throwing knives now. Whee! We're just getting all the goodies today. No, this way. There we go. Light crossbow, standard bolts. Fantastic. There's a surprising amount of verticality in this introductory area. If you're paying attention to the lessons you're I almost missed a goodie. If you're paying attention to the lessons you're learning, you end up getting a ton of stuff. But not just souls and miscellaneous goodies. It also teaches you a very valuable lesson. Check everywhere, search everything. Smack most things, right? Next up, we've got 3 assholes who have a love of fire bombs. And then there's 3 additional assholes in there. And I don't have an easy way of dealing with them. Because they're not a very faith-filled person. Yeah, see, there they go. Yeah, fuck you guys, you know that? So this is a beginner trap. You run in here. Oh no, there's bad guys. There we go. You're invulnerable in the cool guy state. Yeah! Hat trick! Well, that was taken care of quite nicely. Whoa! Hollow warrior armor! Sweet. Ooh, we're getting the fat roll now. Cool. So that's the medium roll. That's the roll you do if you've got a good amount of armor. All right. Doing great. Let's kill this chappie. Thank you. Use the master key. Fantastic. Master key gets us a shitload of goodies nice and early. Like gold pine resin. That's a fantastic find this early in the game. From here, we need to take care of our firearm buddies. Yeah, let's just go for it. We could die. Whew! That was a self-inflicted dumbass decision. Okay, cool. I was hoping it would happen on this initial run. You see how our humanity went up a notch? That's a mechanic built into the game. As you kill bad guys in an area, if you haven't defeated the area boss, you can earn humanity. Just by fighting. If I remember correctly, every location you can earn up to 10 humanity in that manner. Every enemy is worth like a certain number. Oh yeah, you can parry too, yeah. Can't forget the parries. Parries are love, parries are life. Oh, you dropped your guard at the wrong time, didn't you, bucko? Guy standing next to a barrel. That's not ominous at all. Yeah. You know your mother doesn't love you, right? Asshole. Now, before we continue, I will elaborate that there are two significant threats in the immediate area. There's this fuck over here. We're not interacting with him. And then there's the fuck down there, and we're not interacting with him just yet. What we are going to do is level grind. So we are exactly an hour in, roughly, by the time... Yeah, by the time I get there, we'll be about an hour in. It says 58:20 on my end of the recording. So we're about an hour in. Great problem to have. Soul of a lost undead, by all means. And then we can rest. So, let's level up. 12, 13, 14. And we'll bump our vitality, our endurance. We'll bump our endurance, which improves our equipment load. Yep. From there, we can now use the nice sword. Way better. Way snazzier. Let's give it a welly. Oh yeah. We're already making it happen. Yeah! So, level grinding in Dark Souls is one of those things I refer to as very much a necessary evil. And now that we've got a really nice sword, it's going to be a lot less painful to deal with. Hey, cool. That actually improves our equipment load. Dope. Basically, what I'm going to do for the next hour of my time, I got to watch where I'm walking here, is I'm going to be doing laps of the initial area, build up enough souls to purchase the repair box, build up soft humanity, purchase all of the chainmail equipment, and then we're fighting the area boss. So, see you in maybe a half hour or so. Alright, we've officially hit 3 grand. We're gonna go spend some money. We need the repair kit, first and foremost. Anytime we rest at a bonfire, we can use earned souls to repair our equipment. This is kind of important.
Oh, think I would never.
Oh, there we go, repair box. Thank you kindly. And another 15 arrows.
Thank you kindly.
Sweet. Sweet. Now, if we have souls, anytime we rest and recuperate, we can patch our shit up. It's just kind of needed. I think I just said that. Ugh. This game's making me fucking loopy. No. Fucker. That's why it's always good to have a cut and thrust weapon. Damn, okay. Ooh, and a second longsword. Dope. So 728 souls seems like a lot. It's really not. We should be able to repair our equipment, however. There we go. We don't have enough to level up. Or to kindle. So, let's see if we can piss off a dragon. Or an undead thing, whatever that fucker was. Because we need that smattering of souls back. More importantly, we need the souls it'll drop on kill. And we need, well, we need the miscellaneous gear that's near it. There's a better shield, one of the first crest shields we'll be getting from that fight. And I think there's this, something else. I'm drawing a blank. I think it's a bow. Oh, well, we'll see. Yeah, $3 grand investment. Now we're never going to have to hire someone else to repair our stuff ever again. Good feeling. Alright, we've got 191 arrows. It might not be enough. We'll see how much damage we can deal with one. And we've got 7 fire bombs and black fire bombs. So we'll see how we can cheese this guy. Hello, sir. Ooh. That's a good start. Yeah, that only took fucking age. There we go. Dragon Crest Shield. And the soul of a proud knight. So the Dragon Crest weighs significantly less, has a higher durability, slightly lower stability. Shield of a Nameless Knight, likely a high-ranking knight of Astora. One of the enchanted blue shields, the Dragon Crest Shield, greatly reduces fire damage. Yeah, I guess it didn't work for the fucking knight, did it? And we got 4,000 souls. If we were feeling especially cheesy, we might take on one of the blue drakes down this way. I'm not feeling that cheesy. I don't like fighting the drakes. Fighting the drakes sucks. How much does the Proud Soul get us? Phew! 6,000! Okay, we're doing fantastic. We already got the repair kit. We've got basically the armor we need. We're doing exceptionally well today. So now, let's bump our endurance and our strength even higher. I'm assuming we can afford to. We've got 5 humanity. That is wild seeing this early in the game. That's a great feeling. If I really wanted to grind it out, I would continue with the level grinding. But, truth be told, we're here to actually watch me play the game, not watch me run in circles. So, you know. Not going to be min-maxing too terribly hard, but we are going to be building a very specific character relatively early on. Hello, miss. No response. She cannot speak. Yep. Yeah, have a good one, miss. Anything new to add?
How did that silly sorcerer's apprentice end up? You know, the one always prattling on about Master Logan. He left for the undead burg, but never came back. Serves him right. If even old Big Hat can't make it out there, what chance does he have? I hope he enjoys his new life as a hollow.
That's a bit dickish, don't you think?
Hmm? What now? I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone.
Alright. Be that way. Alright. 1, 2, 3 points. So we're going to put that into... Okay, that gets us an extra attunement slot. 14, 15. There we go. Okay. We're pretty sturdy. We're now going to do something a mite bit foolish. We're going to clean out that initial area, and then we're going to pick a fight. This is going to go one of two ways. We have a shield that has full resistance. Come on. We have a decent sword. I'd like to think I'm pretty good at this. Will you jump? Ooh. Cracked round shield and a waist cloth. That's kind of you. Also, rats can drop humanity on occasion. That's a thing that they can do. Shouldn't forget that. There's all of this knowledge that's like coming back to me while we're running around doing this malarkey. Just shit that I've accrued over the years. Dick! That's why as soon as possible we need to learn miracles. Estus is a good oh shit button in the middle of a fight. But I very much prefer oh, short sword. Thank you. I very much prefer using miracles in between fights and fighting carefully. Especially that last note, fighting carefully. By being as careful and creative as possible when it comes to these different encounters, we're able to minimize damage, which minimizes damage to our equipment. No. And then we have more souls to do more fun things with. Sir,
Oh, think never heard.
anything to talk about?
Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below, and up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave.
That is a possibility. It fucking is. Sheesh. Alright, we have no firebombs. We can buy a shitload of them. We don't need the dried fingers. Eventually we'll need the residence key. But mainly we need the bottomless box. We don't need it. How heavy is the coif? It's 3 pounds. We're in the battlefield. Anything is fine as long as it keeps them alive. That's a mood. Repair powder is a decent enough oh shit button, but we're mainly going to need firebombs and arrows. Yeah, let's get the residence key. There we go. And let's get some firebombs. 12 sounds good to me.
Oh, I'll come back soon.
Yeah, it works. Alright. Yeah, this will go well. So, I need to rest. I need to lay down briefly, temporarily. And then we're going to pick a fight. odds are good that the fight will go poorly enough that I'll have to retreat all the way out here. Or I'll just keep taking scratch damage from these assholes. Damn right. No fun stab town for you, bucko. Whew! Love me hitboxes. Hey, no reason to waste any real equipment. Awesome. So with 6 humanity, we have a good amount of like soft defenses, magic defenses, curse resistance, whole mess of other shit. But it also affects our loot drop. What I'm hoping for, and this is going to piss off at least 4 people in the crowd. Another waist cloth. And another helm. There we are. Alright. We've got our Estus. We have no fancy equipment. If we get looked at sideways, we could quite probably die. So what are we going to do? We're going to pick a fight. Can I use the... Can't use the gold pine resin on the enchanted sword. Okay. Double checking. Double checking. But what I can do is start this fight off right by pissing him off. Hey, big guy. Hey, you move fast. You know that? Come on. I want to see if I still got it. I do! Oh! Give me your sword, give me your sword, give me your sword. Okay, I tried. That's the important part. There's a chance the Black Knights will drop their sword, their shield, or a Titanite chunk. Titanite chunk is most common, but sometimes you get really, really lucky and you can get their sword. The only other time you can get their sword is the other random encounters you can run into them, but one of the few guaranteed encounters is back at the Northern Undead Asylum after you activate the elevators. You can jump off the elevator, do the shenanigans up there, and get it done, basically. There's 2 guys that are up there that have spawned near your initial spawn, and they'll more likely drop their sword, but it's a tough fight in a narrow fucking hallway. Level 1 point. I'll put that into... Actually, I'll save it. I'll save it. And... yeah, let's fight the boss. Fuck it. We'll kill a couple more guys. Truthfully, if I can put 2 points into... yeah, if I could put 2 or 3 points into my strength, that would immediately... make life a lot easier. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We want Brandis to be the Brandis. He's got to be sturdy to be the Brandis. Alright, enough bullshit. We can put 2 points. We're going to put it into strength. Or do we put it into faith? Eventually we'll be improving both. But we will also need... yeah, let's go, actually. Ooh, that's a call as well. We also need more health. No, we need to kill things quickly, so we're putting it into strength. And that should immediately show its place. Watch this. Motherfucker. Now, we were already, like, really hurting these guys, but now we're dealing a shitload of damage. Yeah, it should be good. Let's make our way to the boss fight. Ooh, if I don't die... always pack equipment. Fuck. Ooh. There we go. Come on, guys. Oh. More Titanite. Fantastic. If I remember correctly, Titanite can't be used on the Astora's Straight Sword. We have to use slabs. It's funky like that. There we go. Or was that the other game? I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. We can use the S-Stock? Whoa. It looks like a strength and dex weapon, though. Whereas the straight sword is strength, dex, and faith. The 3 things I actually kind of give a shit about. So that helps. Haven't discovered any new gloves. We have a smattering of kind of shit armor. Yeah. Yeah, let's fight the boss. Fuck it. Is it the next floor up? Yeah. There's a goodie. Oh. Yes. Twinkling Titanite. That's what I was thinking of. Twinkling Titanite is used for snazzy named weapons. That's about the same recovery rate. The gloves at least make it feel more professional, so we'll keep the gloves. Fucker. I think we can see the sneaky shit up there. Yeah, just a little. So, we're about to fight a demon. Whee. He's not too thrilled with us. Come on, bucko. And script trigger, engage. Haha! Come on, bucko. Hey, can you do me a favor? You've never done it before. Ugh. Dickhead. Do you want to try jumping off the ledge? No, not today, okay? Alright. That was a really late roll. I could have gotten swamped by that. Haha. Cool. Thank you. Fresh 3 grand in souls. So I've lamented about the next session, the next sequence that occurs in the past. The first time I had attempted to do a playthrough of Dark Souls, for YouTube specifically, I think it was the Wanderer build, but it might have been just streaming it. I got hit by a hacker because I was playing online. Dude killed all the merchants, killed Solaire, and then cursed me. And somehow I managed to make it all the way, but the moment I saw Solaire was dead, yeah, no, that was the end of that.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time. Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
I mean, yeah, sure, why not, dude?
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Sounds good to me.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
Sweet.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure.
There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind. Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Love that man. Protect that man at all costs. And now to be lit on fire. Large open bridge, smattering of dudes. What could possibly go wrong? Why do I hear wings? One day, I will make that the first try. Today is not that day. But we can kick the ladder down. Which we need. We need greatly. We could go that way, but we're not going to. Whoosh. The bridge right there is also a level grinding area. You let the dude light it on fire and he will just ruin people's day. There we go. We could fight the rats. I'm not really up for fighting rats right now. Really not. What we should do, since we have 6 grand in souls, we should use that to level. It's 2 points we can put towards our endurance or our dexterity. That would leave us with 300. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. We have that talisman. What I'm going to do is go back to Petrus. Oh. We're also going to use one of that. Blammo. Because this is going to be a back and forth spot for us for a bit. Oof. Nice. Yeah, let's go. We're going to go back to Petrus, and we're going to learn some miracles. Ooh. Pillage! What did you drop? Oh, cool. Okay. Thank you. I think. Yeah, probably. Thank you. I appreciate it. Wee. Yeah, stay down, buddy. No one thinks your jump attack is cool. Literally no one thinks your bullshit is cool. Fucking asshole. So the miracles from Petrus are rather expensive. He's not a good person. But he's very much a necessary one. What an asshole. Who throws a firebomb at this range? Ow. I'm gonna rest at this bonfire before attempting to get that goodie that's over there. So I don't want to have to hoof it back. Alright, spend money with Petrus.
No.
Alright, we can learn Heal. 12 shots, or sorry, 5 shots requires 12 faith. There we go. And eventually I want to learn Homeward, because then we no longer have to worry about Homeward Bones. Would normally link to one's homeland, only the Curse of the Undead has distorted its power, which redirecting casters to a bonfire. Or perhaps for undead, this serves as home. Which is a bit fucking tragic.
Come again.
But, you know, that's how we roll. We can put 1 point into something, so let's put it into endurance. Get that up there. Stick our feet in the fucking fire. Do I want the goodie? I mean, yeah, but there's other goodies to be had. So why are we back at the Firelink Shrine? Well, we're now a significantly sturdier character. And, close to 2 hours of playtime for me. We're a notably sturdier character than we were before, so we're going to test ourselves against skeletons. If we can kill these guys, emphasis on fucking if. Alright, it's doable. Okay, it's doable. It's just fucking harrowing. Alright. And we're getting a smattering of souls, so that's not bad. Main reason we're doing this, though, is there's a sword we want. And I didn't feel like trying to speed run for it. Bullshit. Yeah, fuck you. See, when in doubt, cheese it out. Works like a charm. So you notice that I'm doing a significant amount of dancing with these assholes. And that's part of the patience game. Minimize damage. The less you're hit, the less resources you're wasting. The less resources you're wasting, the longer you can fight. Something that is very different when it comes to Dark Souls 1 versus its sibling games is the emphasis on patience more than anything else. Oh, he big. Yeah, you're going to run into fast enemies, but the game pace is significantly slower. There we go. Yes, blow apart with your havoc physics. Now, not that there's anything wrong with the game pace of... that's a lot of you fuckers, isn't it? There's nothing wrong with the game pacing of, let's say, Bloodborne or Sekiro. That makes my life significantly easier. All right, come on. Whew. Now we're doing it. Having played through the Dark Souls trilogy, having played Sekiro, the different pacing has to be handled with care. Absolutely. But when it's handled right, it's fantastic. Like, that was a relatively fast fight, but I took it slow. I didn't get sloppy. I killed them all. And now we got his Zweihander. Great fucking feeling. Great fucking feeling. I think we get a pair of binoculars if we go... Yep, there it is. What fascinates me to no end is those are tangible buildings. Those are to scale. That's not a map painting. They're just really low poly and really low texture, but they're actually that far away. Who does that? Who does that for a game design element? That is so nuts. That's absolutely batshit insane, and they made it work. Like, if we look over that way, that murkiness down there, that's the depths. That's Blighttown. That's the tree on the far side of Blighttown. You can go in and get underground. That's mental. That is absolutely nuts. How far are we going in here? Not too terribly far. Like, yeah, this is about as far as we're going in here. Because we have no reason to. What we need to do next... I think we actually got all the loot. Yeah, we got all the loot. Alright, cool. So we're pretty sturdy. I'd like to say we're pretty sturdy. Let's repair our gear. We can't learn any new miracles because the one I want is worth 8 grand. We only have 2. So we got to save up for that. But we're making some great progress. We cannot afford a level. That's okay. As soon as we can. Wait a minute, we might be able to. Yo. All right. There we go. We're doing pretty damn good. We're still fat rolling. We're still fat rolling. But we're making some really good progress. I'm running out of mental and spiritual gas. So, God, it has been literal years since I played this, and I should have dusted it off sooner. This is still fun. Dusting off the knowledge base, going back into this experience. I'm going to have a great deal of fun with this. We're going to kill everything. But unfortunately, folks, we're out of time for today. So until we meet again, stay classy, Internet.